Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and I welcome you all in this session. I hope everybody is doing great, feeling healthy and fine. Once again, welcome to the morning dose of the PIB session. And again, we have come up with some of the very important news, very important current affairs, and we wanted to share with all of you. So once again, I welcome all of you in the session and thank you for joining me in this morning session. Again, I keep on saying that yes, it is very difficult for some of the people to join at 9 p.m. because might be some people might be working and some might have stayed long nights and studied in the night, and that is why. But those people who are joining at this time, there, I just wanted to say you are really very dedicated towards your studies, and it's my like guaranteed I can give you that if you keep your preparation like this with so much of dedication, so there is no force in this world that can stop you from succeeding in any of the examination. So be attentive like this, be regular like this, be disciplined like this, and you are on top of the world. Okay, so once again I welcome all of you in the session and thank you for joining this session. So I'll be just waiting for one more minute for the people to join the session. We have Nilesh who have joined the session. We have Mata Ravindra Kumar Reddy is there. Mata Revant Kumar Reddy. Hello, Mata Revant. I think this is the first time you are joining the session, so we all are welcoming you from the Olive Board. So welcome to the session. Okay, so please answer the question. Come on, and please like the session before starting of the session so that I may know you are there in the session and we can just see the presence of the students over here. Everybody can go and like the session. Mhm. Okay, so first question we are going to do now is, yeah. So Lovelina Hogan won gold medal at Boxing World Championship in dash category. Lovelina Borgan won gold medal at Boxing World Championship in dash category. So Nilesh have said 75 kg category. Okay. So there are four categories: 69 kg, 75 kg, 80 kg, or 85 kg. So under which category she has won the World Boxing Championship? In which category? So I'll be just waiting for the 30 seconds for other people to answer the question. Yesterday the news were not much, so we have very limited questions today. So I think we might be just be over with the session very earliest. Okay. So let's see the answer of this question. The answer of this question is B. That is under 75 kg category. Earlier she was fighting under the 69 kg category, but as per the rule, I think they said that in the Olympics category, I think they are removing like 69 kg category. So that is why she has moved to the 75 kg category in the boxing championship. Okay, so under 75 kg category, she has won the world boxing championship. Okay, so recently PM has congratulated Lovelina Borgen for winning the gold medal at a World Boxing World Championship. Okay, so she has defeated the Australian Caitlin Parker in the 75 kg category. So this championship was held in New Delhi, right? Earlier, she was a Olympic bronze medal in 69 kg. Okay, and after that, she has hit her target of breaking the bronze six, and now she has been settled down at 75 kg category of the Paris Games. And now the next news is regarding the Nikhat Zareen. She has also won the gold medal. She has also won the gold medal, and she has even set a record. We'll be just saying what kind of record she has set. So Nikhat Zareen has secured a unanimous decision, and she has won against Tim Tam. She's a Vietnamese boxer in the World Championship. Okay, so Nikhat Zareen has now become the second Indian female boxer who has won the multiple gold medal at the World Championship. Okay. Earlier, this record was held by the Mary Kom only, and now Nikhat Zareen has become the second female boxer to have been having the multiple gold medal under the World Boxing Championship. She has fight under the 48-50 kg categories. Okay, under the World Boxing Women Championship. Okay, now question number 2. LMV-3 is the largest rocket of which country? LMV-3 is the largest rocket of which country? Russia, Japan, USA, or India? LMV-3 is the largest rocket of which country? Nilesh is saying B. Mhm. So I will be just waiting for 30 seconds for the people to answer the question. LMV-3 is the largest rocket of which country? I think a lot of people are there, but 9 peoples are there. So I'm expecting that at least 4 or 5 people at least answer the question. I would expect everybody should answer, but I don't know why you people don't answer. Simply sitting in the session doesn't make any benefit to you. If you really wanted to get the benefit of this session, you have to answer the question. You have to attempt the question. Whether that is right, whether it is wrong, that you don't have to worry about that, because here we are all practicing. There is no marking, there is no final examination. So do the mistakes here. Do the mistakes here so that you do not commit the mistakes anywhere else. Okay? So do the mistakes here so that you do not commit any mistakes outside. Sorry, I think there is a little disturbance here. Okay, so LMV-3 is the largest rocket of which country? I'm really sorry for the little disturbance that has been caused. Authentic is saying D, right? So the answer of the question is D. LMV is the largest rocket of the India. Okay, so launch vehicle Mark 3. Earlier it has been known as GSLV 3. GSLV Mark 3. Now it has been named as Launch Vehicle Mark 3. Okay, so it is a three-stage medium lift-off vehicle that has been developed by ISRO, right? So it has been the largest rocket of ISRO, and this will be launched on March 26. So yesterday it has been launched to carry around 36 satellites from the Sriharikota Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. Okay. So recently, yesterday there was a launch of LMV rocket with 36 satellites. So PM has congratulated NSIL, in space, and ISRO for the successful launch of this LMV-3 rocket. So this 36 satellite belongs to the One Web group, and they wanted that the satellite to be placed into the 450-kilometer circular orbit, which we also called it as LEO Earth orbit. LEO orbit, we always call it LEO Earth orbit. Okay, so this is a one space mission, and along with NSIL and ISRO, 18th launch has been done by this one space because they wanted to set a constellation of 618 satellites. They wanted to set up the constellation of 618 satellite in order to have a better communication and internet facilities. Okay, so this was their 18th launch, and they were for the global coverage in order to reduce the latencies and various other things. So these satellites are planned for resiliency and redundancy. Now, what is this new space India Limited that we call it as NSIL? So it is a public sector undertaking government company. Okay, it is a commercial arm of the Indian Space Research Organization. So people might be asking, sir, anthrax, what is anthrax then? Anthrax and Devas. Anthrax was earlier known as the commercial arm of the ISRO, but because of some kind of controversy, the deal has happened. No, Anthrax Devas deal has happened. So that is why now New Space India Limited are being doing all the commercial uh, signing of the documents, and it is under the administrative control of the Department of Space. The main focus of the main objective of the NSL is that we wanted to scale up the private sector participation in the space programs of our India, right? Then what is this in space? In space is for promotion, authorization, supervision of various activities like launch vehicles, satellites, providing space-based services, and various other things, creation of a space infrastructure, and also provides in the Department of Space and ISRO, right? So this is especially for creating the infrastructure and facilities at these places. Okay, so if you see over here, this was the rocket that is called LMV rocket, heaviest rocket, and this will be going to be used for our Gaganyaan mission also. That is going to be our manned mission, right? The lift off capacity is around 640 tons. Okay, so it can put around 8 satellites in the LEO Earth orbit and 4 satellites in the transition orbit. It can put up over there, right? So for this is especially being there if you have a very heavy satellite, heavy communication satellite, you can put along with that in the geo transit orbits. So right now, India is operating 3 launch vehicles. India has having right now 3 launch vehicle. One is Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, most widely used. This is most widely used since 1993. 53 most successful missions have been happened. Then GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle. So around 14 missions they have been done, 4 missions have been failed, and then the third is the launch vehicle mark the LMV3. They have flown for 5 times, and there is no failure till now of that. And they have even launched the Chandrayaan mission 2 also. Okay, so these are the 3 satellite launch vehicle. So 3 launch vehicle system we are having. Out of that, launch vehicle mark 3 is the heaviest category of the satellite launch vehicle we can have. Now, exercise Vayu Prahar. What is this exercise Vayu Prahar? It is a joint exercise between the Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Okay, so multi-domain air and land exercise between Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Obviously, we wanted to have a better coordination, better resilience, better interoperability among these forces, whether Air Force or whether Army. Okay, so the main objective is that we can, whenever we can have any joint plan, like always happen whenever any disaster happens, whenever any uh, attacks or any kind of hostilities is coming. So Army and Air Force have to work all together because Navy cannot be put like that. Navy has their own way of working because they have to work on the places where the waters and on the various oceans, Indian oceans and various other places are there, right? But Air Force and Army can reach each and every places, right? So that is why they have to keep on doing these kind of joint exercises. They can go into the hinterlands. They can go because the Navy, so the Air Force can provide support to the Army. Army can provide support to the Air Force. Okay, so this is joint exercise for special contingency task. They have to take some kind of realistic exercise, how high value terrain inside the jungles and various other places. They have to do all these so that quick mobilization, quick transportation, quick deployment of the forces can happen without any confusion. Okay, that is called exercise Vayu Prahar. Now, question number 3. Aravali Green Wall project will cover dash states. Aravali Green projects will cover how many states? Aravali Green project will be covering how many states? 5 states, 4 states, 6 states, or 3 states. Nilesh is saying B, that is 4 states. Okay. Aravali Green Wall project will cover dash states. Mata is saying four states. Okay. Still waiting for other people to answer the question. Rokia is saying B, that is four states. Anybody can write what four states are there. I will be just waiting. Everybody please write what four states are there. लिखो सब लोग कौन सी चार states हैं. Everybody write what four states are there. Write everybody. Which four states are there? I will be just waiting. Let's see how many states. Let me see what names are there. So everybody will be writing what states, how many states. Even if you are writing four, then you should name what are the four states are there. So Mata Ravi Ravantas are saying Haryana, Rajasthan, Delhi, and Gujarat. Okay. So let's see. The answer of this question is four states: Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Delhi. Yes, because this Aravalli range goes from there only. The Aravalli mountain range, one of the oldest mountain range. Yes, Haryana, Gujarat, Delhi, and Rajasthan, one of the oldest mountain range in our country, goes from there. Okay. Now, question number 4. United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification was established in which of the following year? 1992, 1993, 1994, 1989. United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification was established in which of the following year? United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification was established in which of the following year? Nilesh is saying A, 1992. United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification was established in which of the following year? Nilesh is saying A, Rokia is saying A. Okay, A. Anybody else who wanted to answer the question, they can also answer the question, please. Come on, fast. United Nations Convention on to Combat Desertification established in the following year. Enemy saying C, 1994. Let's see the answer. The answer of the question is C. Yes, it is 1994. Very good, enemy. Okay, so United Nation Convention to Combat Desertification UNCCD is a sole legally binding international agreement for sustainable land management and to combat the desertification established in 1994 to prevent the drought by proper forestation plans and to prevent the land degradation. Now question number 5. Convention on biodiversity was signed during Earth Summit at Rio de Janeiro in 1992, Human Environment Conference Stockholm, Kyoto Protocol in 1997, Montreal Protocol in 1987. Convention on Biodiversity, CBD, we call it as. Convention on Biodiversity was signed during what? Convention on Biodiversity was signed during Earth Summit at Rio de Janeiro, Human Environment Conference, Stockholm, Kyoto Protocol, or Montreal Protocol. So please answer the question, guys. Everybody, fast enough. Mata Singh A, Earth Summit. Okay. Enemy Singh A, very good. Convention on Biodiversity was signed during. Nilesh is saying A. Rokia is saying A. So let's see the answer. The answer of this question is A. Yes. It has been signed in Earth Summit at Rio de Janeiro. Okay. So they have three goals. CBD, three goals are there: conservation of the biological diversity, sustainable use of the component, and free and equitable share of the benefit of the genetic resources. But we have to help and we have to utilize in a sustainable way. So this convention was signed in the Earth Summit in 1992. Okay, 5th June 1992, and came into force in 29 December 1993. It is the only, the United States is the only member who has not ratified the convention. Okay, who has not ratified the convention, and this convention is having two supplementary agreements, that is called Cartagena Protocols and Nagoya Protocols. Right? Yeah, we will be just seeing now. So now what is this Human Environment Conference Stockholm's? So it has been creation of the UNEP, United Nations Environment Program, for coordinating the environmental issue within the United Nations. Kyoto Protocol, it is an international treaty of the UNFCCC to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. Okay, for especially for the carbon dioxide emission. Then Montreal Protocol, again it is an international treaty to protect the ozone layer from the various other substances which are ozone depleting. Normally chlorofluorocarbons are there. Normally chlorofluorocarbons are there. Okay. Now, why we are talking these much things about that? So let's see why we are talking this much. So, Shri Bhupendra Yadav, he is a minister of our environment, forest and climate change, have recently launched Aravali Green Wall project. Aravali Green Wall projects to initiate a green 5 kilometer buffer area around the Aravali hill range in 4 states. Okay. So they wanted to create 5 kilometer of buffer area around the Aravali hill range on the day. Now, the purpose is that we wanted to increase the biodiversity, we wanted to increase the green cover, we wanted to do a afforestation plan, reforestation of the area which got degraded. By this, we will be also preventing our water bodies by a proper forestation, improving the soil fertility, and also increasing the water availability on these areas, right? Obviously, these projects help the local communities, help in the employment generation, income generation, and providing a better climatic environment in all those areas. Right? We all know that we have pledged that by 2.5 to 3 billion ton of carbon dioxide absorption we will be doing by 2030. So this afforestation plan will be one of the place where we are going to do that. Okay. Then Aravali Green Wall project in Haryana, they have them separate things are there, like 75 water bodies they wanted to rejuvenate. And they, first of all, they will be starting with some 5 bodies in every districts, right? So here they will be doing what? Plantation activities. The project will be covering Gurgaon, Faridabad, Bhiwani, Mahendragarh and Rewari districts, and all the people who are working with the voluntary organization, NGOs and various people, various type of organization will be coming and helping these projects. Then what is this Aravali Green Wall project? So if you see over here, from Gujarat to Rajasthan to Haryana to Delhi, this is called as Aravali range, right? This is called Aravali range, which is one of the oldest range of India. Earlier they were as mighty as Himalayas, but because of this like wind erosion, water erosion, they have been reduced to a very low height. Okay. So this is a part of our vision to create green corridors. Purpose is to combat the desertification and degradation of the land. So 4 states they are going to cover: Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Delhi. Okay. So this Aravali hills are being there in 6 million hectares of land. So we wanted to put some kind of very important species, trees, shrubs. Okay, we wanted to reclaim the wastelands. Okay, focus will be on agroforestry. Also, during the agroforestry, we'll be also helping in pasture development of these areas so that it can support the local community at the large. Right. So, Aravali Green Wall projects have the following objective: obviously, improving the ecological health of the area. Then we wanted to prevent the eastward extension of the Thar Desert, because you know that Thar is extending. You have you heard that Sahara is also extending in the African region. So if we wanted to prevent the extension of the Thar Desert, we have to do the uh, afforestation plans, right? Because whenever the winds goes, whenever the air goes, so they spread the sand in various other places. They makes other region also infertile. So we have to prevent that. So this green cover will be helping in carbon sequestration, right? They can absorb the carbon. They will be helping in combating the carbon dioxide emission. It will improve the water quality and quantity, also helping a very important of wildlife. Sustainable development and promotion of the livelihood opportunities will be there. Afforestation, agroforestry, food security, social benefits are there. Okay, so various stakeholders will be coming, like research institutions, civil society organization, and all these organization and people will be coming. They will be providing funding, also technical skills, also policy coordination and proper public awareness. Why we are doing all these things is that we have good amount of commitment in UNSCCD, United Nations Convention to combat desertification. Then Central Convention on Biological Diversity we have been part of, and UNFCCC we are also part of it. So that is why we wanted to make India a global leader in all these fields. So United Nations Convention to combat desertification adopted in 1994. It is a sole binding agreement where we are linking the environment and development of the land management. Especially for the land management, we wanted to address specific things like arid land, semi-arid land, and dry humid areas. They are all called as dry lands. They are all called as dry lands, and they are mostly vulnerable. They are very, very vulnerable. So that is why every 2 years this conference of party happens in order to discuss the future plan for that, and various aims and ambitions are being put over there. So forest belt likely to run from Porbandar to Panipat, Aravali range. Okay, so this green wall will be acting like a barrier for the dust. Because if the barrier is not there, dust will be flowing from this place to that place. So these are called as green barriers. This will check the eastward march of the Thar Desert, and it will also help in restoring the degraded land, because he will be doing mass reforestation. Okay, like that. So it will be around 1400 kilometers of the green wall that we are going to create. And these Aravali mountains, one of the oldest, is the oldest fold mountains on the earth. So yeah, it is the oldest fold mountains in the earth. Our Himalayas are the new fold mountains are there, but Aravalis are the oldest fold mountains of the earth. 3 billion years ago they have been age are there. So it has been extended to 800 kilometers from Gujarat to Delhi. So they have a highest peak in Guru Peak, that on Mount Abu. Okay, they have a Guru Peak on Mount Abu. They have a great influence on the climate. Okay, monsoon time, they are normally parallel to the monsoon wind. Because of that, that is why we have a desert over area there. So during the monsoon time, this mountain range guide the monsoon winds eastward towards the Shimla and Nainital. And the winter month, they protect the fertile alluvial river from the various type of cold westerly winds. Okay, so this is all for today. I hope everybody has enjoyed the session. So I'll be meeting you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. And today I have two sessions. One it at 7 p.m. in which I will be discussing about banking and finance. I will be talking. And at 9 p.m. I will be taking SIDBI basic interview question. Basic interview question. So normally the question like tell me about yourself, what you see in your future, like what you are expecting that you will be reaching in the future, and all these things that we will be going to discuss over there. Okay, at 7 p.m. we have a basic banking and finance, and 9 p.m. we have a SIDBI lecture. So all these are there in our Impartus portal. So if you have joined the courses, welcome it. If you have not joined the courses, please do join that, and please attend the lectures with me. Okay, so if there is any questions there, you can ask me. You can ask. Anybody wanted to ask anything, they can ask me. Okay, so bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care, and I'll be seeing you in the evening. Bye bye. Take care, and have a good day. Bye bye. Good day.